I know we don't have many people here, and that's totally okay. But to anybody that is out there, could you hear me? Does it sound decent? Is this working? This was really just a test to see if this is going to work at all. So hopefully it does. Hopefully the audio sounds decent. Everything is pulling directly from my OBS. The same stuff I do on Twitch is what's coming over here on YouTube. So this is a very interesting experience. The process to stream over here was significantly different. Way more than I had ever anticipated. But I appreciate you coming on in to see if this works with me. Tessa, hello. I'm glad everything is working. I'm glad everything sounds good. That is great news. That is great news. I'm not going to just stop the stream. We're probably going to play a couple games here. So I'm going to, do like a full test of this stream. So if you want to hang out, cool. If you got stuff going on, no worries at all. Just wanted to be able to test this out and see if everything works. So thank you so much, everybody who is stopping in right now. Means a lot. Let's go ahead and switch on over the game scene here to the Phasmophobia multiplayer. Going to start up a game, do a couple rounds, test everything out, and see how it stress tests. See how things run on the PC here. Very good, very good. How is your day going? I hope it's going absolutely fantastic. I hope we're having a good Tater Tuesday. Oh, wait, no. No, it's Monday. Oh, my goodness, it's Monday. Happy Mashed Potato Monday. Okay. My days are all mixed up here. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do our 10.12 times multiplier, and I'm going to start us off on Tanglewood just for a little bit of a warm-up here. I don't know why I thought it was Tuesday for a second, but if it was Tuesday, I definitely wouldn't be live right now. I would probably still be in the office. I wouldn't even be home yet. All right, loaded into our first Tanglewood round of the night. I know a lot of people in the community probably don't use YouTube actively. And not only that, but I know that, I've never used YouTube before. This is literally the first time ever going live on YouTube. So it is very exciting, but it also is very nerve-wracking as well. All right, let's go ahead. So we're doing no sanity, no evidence, no hiding places. So we're going to have to set ourselves up for that. So I'm going to bring in a camera, salt, crucifix. I have a little bit of a process in order to do these rounds. So I like to put some stuff by the door, because the moment I enter that house, more than likely the ghost is going to start hunting immediately. So I like to get myself prepared before I go ahead and make that plunge inside. Take that. I'm going to probably take a headlamp. That way I don't have to bog down my inventory with a flashlight in there that I may not necessarily need. What is my objectives? Crucifix, EMF reader, and repel. Not terrible objectives for a no evidence, no sanity run. I'm going to bring the EMF reader in there to get that objective completed and satisfied. Like to try to go for perfect games if possible, but honestly, I don't get really hung up on them too much. Because as long as I get the ghost right, we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to make a lot of money no matter what. Gotta have the smudgy. It's the bestie in this. Absolutely, absolutely. No worries happens to me too, and my day has been good. I've started some of my financial lessons in my keyboarding class. Nice, that's awesome, friend. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, here we go. We're gonna go in the house in 3, 2, 1. I do start with the breaker on. That way I can allow chat to be able to view everything in the light to be able to see. I hear a door touch coming from that side of the house, which is where the bedrooms are. And I'm going to put down the salt now to test for a wraith when it comes over here. The ghost's footsteps are normal. It is not a fast ghost. It is not a slow ghost. And we are going to do a yokai test right now. Alright. It is not a yokai. It knows immediately where I am when I use my electronics. And it is not a phantom. It is not blinking enough to be a phantom. So we got 2 ghosts eliminated right there. It did walk through the salt as well, so wraith is also out of the question. Cool. Alright, so just for now, we know quite a lot already. We know it's not a wraith that walked through the salt. We know it's not a phantom. It did not blink for 2 seconds at a time. It was very, very visible. In fact, maybe it's even an Oni. We'll have to keep an eye on that. It's not a Dio, it's not a Moroi, it's not a Thay, and it's not a Revenant based on its speed alone. It was not a fast ghost, it was not a slow ghost. So I could probably honestly also get rid of twins for that reason. And then Raiju is going to speed up with electronics, and Hantu is going to speed up with temperature. So I like to rule these out a little bit later, but twins, I could probably rule that out right now. You see if I can go snag my photo camera at the front. Oh, I can't. It is going to hunt again. And now I know for sure that I think it's coming out of the nursery. It's coming out of the child's bedroom. Put you as a mayor in the city that you get the name. Oh it sounds pretty cool. You're a mayor of a city and get to help the peeps with the financial stuff. That's awesome. Maybe it is a yokai after all. Because I'm getting electronic disturbances, yet it is not coming back towards me. So there's two possibilities here, chat. Either it is a yokai, or it's a mimic. And it just happened to mimic a yokai that time, that specific hunt. I'm gonna have to test for yokai another time. I know for sure it's not an Oni, because the Oni cannot do that particular breath event. EMF objective is complete. I'm gonna throw that crucifix over there as well to try to get the crucifix objective completed too. Ooh. Oh, we got a ghost photo. That's big right there. Got a 3-star ghost photo. And we're about to get 3 disturbed salt photos as well. I'm gonna walk into the ghost so it stops its ghost event. And maybe it'll eat the crucifix when it starts hunting instead. Got our wonderful potato friend down here in the bottom of the cabinet. Makes a fun little hole sound when you throw it down. Oh, almost got into the cup in there. Would love to be able to find the bone. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, I ran out of stamina and it's on top of me. Okay. All right. All right, 100% this is a yokai. I know now because I was here. I literally dragged it into here. It saw me come in this room, use my electronics, and still it decided to leave. It decided to leave like I was never here at all. That's a yokai right there. This ghost has no idea where I am when I use electronics. Within a certain radius, of course. I'm going to say it's not a spirit because it hunts in seconds after the first hunt. Yes, absolutely. It did not. It failed the spirit test. When I cleansed it, it did not wait 3 minutes to hunt. So, fantastic point there. All right. I would love to be able to get the crucifix done. If I can go back outside and get a second crucifix, it may help our odds. And I could probably get another container of salt, too. Let me leave this here so I can carry back 2 containers of salt and 1 more crucifix. More inventory slots, the better. Give me that. Give me that. And give me that. I was about to suggest demon because of the quick hunt when you said it was a yokai. Yeah, I think it is a yokai. I feel pretty confident with that assessment just because of how unaware it is. Like, it literally followed me into that garage. It was on my butt. And then somehow, it just decided to leave, even when I was using my electronics and I was giving electronic disturbances. I gave it every idea where I was, and it just decided to keep leaving anyway. All right, we're going to set up more salt here. 3 there, and 3 here. Hopefully it walks through that. Now, if I'm going to find the bone, that may be a little bit more difficult. Because if the bone's in an area where I have to have a defensive item with me, then I have to make sure I have a smudge, or I could get cornered and die to this ghost. Crucifix objective is now completed, and now all objectives are now completed as well. I'm going to quickly look in the basement before hunts again. Well, I got a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Hey, I saw you in here. Use electronics. Maybe not. Yeah, he's like, I don't know if he's here. Maybe he's not. Maybe I saw something. It's alright. The ghost is trying its best. I think I just heard it use the second crucifix, which was over here. Yep. That should be 2 photos as well. If anybody does not know, a burnt crucifix photo gives you $10, whereas an interaction photo gives you $5. Most of the photos in the game will give you $5, but like the dirty water, burnt crucifix, and ghost photo, those will give you $10. So it does matter what photos you do get at the end of the day. It's not that much of a difference. Like, you're not going to be making bank by getting certain types of photos, but could help. How many more photos do I need? Let's see. Oh, I turned off the breaker. Turn that back on. So, I already know what the ghost is, but since the ghost did turn off the breaker, I know 100% it wouldn't be a Jinn. But the extra XP is good. It is. It is. Me getting that electronic disturbance you just heard right there on the radio, that would tell a ghost, any ghost besides yokai, hey, he's over there. Oh, here it goes. Come here. I even turn my headlamp on. I'll beat you with a shovel. I'll do it right now, ghost, I swear. Alright. Where have I not looked for the bone yet? I haven't looked for it inside of this master bedroom right here. Not there. And not there. Could be inside of the ghost room itself, or did I check that room already? I may have. I may have checked that room already. There it is! Boom! What's my sanity at? Oh, my sanity's at 0. I mean, how many photos do I have? I need one more photo to get a perfect game. One more photo. Let me see if I can get back in there and make that happen. I gotta get it to walk through like this salt pile or that salt pile will be good. We'll be done. Bone acquired. Bone acquired. Sorry if you can hear sirens outside my house. I don't know what's going on out there. I think it's the fire department going to help somebody. Hopefully they get there in time. First responders. What a job. I have a lot of respect for first responders. They do a lot of amazing things. They put their life on the line to save people out there. That. I don't have the key to turn off the car. No! Gotta turn off the car. I'll let it go off for a second. It walked the salt! My last photo! Please let me get out of the house before you hunt again, please, please, please. Thank you. Alright, we should have a perfect game. Let's go. Perfect game on a 10.12 times multiplier. Half my family on my mom's side happens to be in the medical field. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Yokai it is. Boom. Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you. We got an additional $550 just from leveling up, getting level 55. We got $4,254 for that round. And then obviously 4,254 XP as well. We're doing it. We're doing the things. Let's go to Willow Street house now. The other small map in Phasmophobia, and we'll go tackle it over here. The smaller the map, the easier it is to do no evidence runs. I truly believe that. But obviously, more fun and potentially more rewards if you do the medium or the large maps.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment. Whoever was here,
grab that.
the ghost with a cursed object.
Actually, I don't need this. Grab this, grab that, and I'm going to grab a crucifix. Let's go bring it to the front door. And my head cam. I could put that on right now. Apparently, I've inherited their medical knowledge because I have a decent medical advice. There you go. Listen, it's always very good to understand things about the medical field and our bodies and how everything operates because it's going to help you a lot in the long run. You'll know if somebody is BSing you when it comes to your health. All right, I got a smudge stick. I got a lighter. I got... What else do I need? Another salt. I need a salt container. I don't have one of those yet. And now I think I'm good to go here. I can basically chug inside with what I have right now and be content. I will throw the EMF reader in the front door, though, just in case it is going to be a Raiju. Maybe the Raiju will speed up on that EMF reader that is on. It'll siphon some power from it and speed up. Let's go ahead and get in there. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get some lights on. Putting down 3 salt piles on top of each other. Give me a crucifix. That way it doesn't spawn on top of me. Because I do have 0 grace period on. So if the oh my goodness. Just like that. So if the ghost were to spawn on top of me, it would be a very, very bad time. And I'm very thankful that I just did that. Because if it would have spawned on top of me and I didn't have that crucifix in my hand, I probably would have died. Alright, we got 2 photos. Some doctors do not, all brush issues aside. I can only imagine. I can only imagine, friend. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Bone is right here. Bone is acquired. And it hunted again. That's another 2 photos. We're stacking up photos pretty quickly. I'm assuming the ghost room must either be here or in there. It's got to be one or the other. And I'm really not sure where I want to stand right now. I kind of feel a little intimidated by this ghost. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my headlamp off so that way it doesn't know where I am when it starts hunting. And I'm going to hide behind... Oh, it turned the breaker off. Well, that's just rude. Okay. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to hide behind this car. My hope is that it's not going to spawn on top of me, because if it does, it's game over, no matter what. Okay, it spawned in the living room. It spawned on the other side of this wall here. That's a relatively quiet ghost. Is this smiling? I can hear its footsteps now that it's on, like, below me on a different floor, but when it went that way, I couldn't hear its footsteps at all. Let's see. Oh, and it's done. I didn't get a lot of information about that ghost that hunts. All I really know for sure is that it's not a fast ghost per se. So we get rid of Maroy, we can get rid of Faye, we can get rid of Dio, we can get rid of Revenant, because it didn't sound particularly slow either. Okay. It didn't even walk in any salt or anything, so I can't even say if it's a wraith or not. But it did sound very quiet, so I'm thinking potentially Myling. We'll keep it as a possibility. 100% not a phantom. Use my electronics and knew where I was. I'm thinking it is not going to be a yokai. Yep, that's twice I failed the yokai test. So we're going to go ahead and say no yokai at least. Did it walk the salt? It did walk the salt. It's not a wraith. It's not a phantom. The phantom is because of his blinking, not because of the salt. 1. Myling is a prime suspect, I'm not going to lie. Now that I think about it, Phaz kind of like a murder mystery where the ghost types are the suspects. I would say that's a very good analysis. Yes, it's definitely like a murder mystery. That's kind of why I like it so much. It allows me to like use my like investigative mindset. Got to get my my thinking cap on a little bit. And it still puts you in that horror space. And I do love horror games. And I do like puzzle. So I kind of really enjoy it for that reason. But I can see why somebody who doesn't like puzzles and doesn't enjoy the mystery, like, I can see why they wouldn't like this game. I'm gonna let it get some distance from me. I'm gonna see what it sounds like when it gets on the other side of the house. Oh, this is gonna come in here, never mind. Ghost, I appreciate you coming in here and everything, but I kind of need you to go somewhere else so I can listen to your footsteps. Actually, you know what? It actually was a little bit louder than it was the first time. A little bit louder than it was the first time. What if I, like... Alright, what if I, like, go all the way back here and see if I can hear her hunting in the living room? I'm gonna go all the way back here. I'm gonna hide behind this cupboard right here, which is not a good hiding spot at all. Nor is it really a hiding spot anyway. And we're gonna see if I can hear her from back here. Okay, I hear it setting off the phone. I haven't seen any Obake shape-shifting, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright. I can hear those footsteps. I surprisingly can't hear those footsteps, and it sounded like it was throwing stuff in the garage, so I heard it all the way in the garage. Yeah. Alright. Maybe Myling is out. Oh, that was a ghost event right there. I think that was trying to be an Oni event. Like an event that couldn't be an Oni, like a missed event. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Oni, because I think I stepped out of the house when it was going to hit me. I turned around and I saw that mist ball coming right towards my face. And I stepped out of the house in time. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to leave Myling in there right now, because I'm not 100% convinced, but I feel pretty good about saying it's not a Myling. I don't even know where my EMF reader is. I thought I had it in there, but I don't see it on the floor in there, so maybe I moved it further in. Let me go ahead and get some firelights, and we're going to try to test for Onryo, because I know where it is. It's in the living room, so I could easily test for Onryo with 2 candles. Is there anything else that I need in there right this second? Because if there is, I'm going to go bring it in now. Maybe more salt just for more photo potential. Throw that in there. I have a feeling the moment I enter this house again, it's going to hunt. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should bring the second crucifix. That would be a good idea. That way it doesn't hunt on top of me. Maybe I could try to prevent the hunt that's going to happen next, if it's going to be in that room. That's a good idea. Play it safer than you don't want to die by accident. You don't want to die to something stupid. Dumb ways to die. Boop. Got that in there. Yep, I can see my breath in here. Lighting up the candles. Putting down salt. All right, it ate that crucifix right in between those 2 candles. If it does that, if it bypasses the candles and eats crucifix, you can guarantee that it's probably not going to be an Onryo. It just stepped in the additional salt as well. Cool. Let me get this photo first. And that's full photos. Alright, what else is there to test for? Jinn, I can see if it's going to do a Jinn speed boost. I can test for a poltergeist throwing. So I like to do for poltergeist throwing tests, I like to put stuff on this. Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Ooh, okay, I got a smudge. That's way too close. But at least now I know that it's not a poltergeist. It didn't throw anything while it was there chasing me. It just threw its first object just like a second ago. Alright, so it's not a poltergeist. Damn, that was really close. I'm wondering if it's a banshee. Because maybe it was roaming towards me with its ability. I can always try to bring in a parabolic microphone. Oh, it's done hunting already? That felt so fast. I'll take it, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go get another smudge stick. And I'm gonna get a parabolic microphone. I think I have a parabolic microphone objective anyway. I do. So this is going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Going to be tested for Banshee and doing the parabolic objective. So when I'm inside the garage, I'm going to want to point it through the wall so it's pointing into this living room. No, you're all good, Tessa. You're all good, my friend. You're all good. Like I said, this was just a testing stream. This is our very first time ever streaming on YouTube. I will probably do it again sometime soon, I imagine. Because honestly, everything seems pretty straightforward. I just have to figure out how to do like things like emotes and stuff like that. So, a learning curve, but we'll get through it. We'll get. Hey, Ghost. Okay, I got 1 response from it. 2 responses from it. 3 responses. A lot of responses. And maybe it's a Myling after all, because Mylings are super, super talkative on the parabolic microphone. That was so weird. It talked so much during that hunt. through the parabolic too. I wasn't picking up its sound for its hunt. It was actually giving me responses. I have your full attention as the only one in chat, so I'm not complaining. There you go. There you go. That's the way to look at it. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I may go miling on this one. I think I'm going to have to. There's something weird about its hunting. It sounds odd. It sounds off. And the amount of times it just responded to me on that parabolic microphone makes me very suspicious of it being a miling. Because... Where are you, miling? Milings are more frequently to make paranormal sounds, and that ghost was making nothing but paranormal sounds on that parabolic microphone. Let me go see if let's see if we're right. Let's go lock it in. Let's see if we're correct. I got full photos. I got the bone. It could be a perfect game. It could be a complete loss. Let's see. Milings are definitely one of my weaker ghosts to be able to identify. Because I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's a miling and it just doesn't sound like one. It was twins! Oh my god. I was not expecting that at all. I don't think we ever had a fast twin. I think it was always a slow one, so I think that definitely did not help our cause. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. How far does it go in order for it to be a Banshee Scream exactly? How far does it go in order for it to be a Banshee Scream exactly? So are you asking what the Banshee Scream sounds like? Because if that's the case, the Banshee Scream is very, very high-pitched. It's high-pitched and it almost sounds like a female screaming. But that is for certain. So it's very difficult to be able to think it's anything else. It's a very high-pitched wail that you would imagine from like a siren or something. Let's go ahead and do one more. Doop, doop, doop. Let's go ahead and finish it on Ridgeview. Talking about the number thing, the paramedic. Oh, okay. I actually don't know what number it would get it up to, like, because I know the number on the parabolic microphone would give you, like, basically, like, a pitch of how... I don't actually know what dB stands for. I'm kind of curious, what does dB stand for in the parabolic microphone? But it's definitely got to get it up pretty high, because it is a loud noise. Go ahead and grab our usual stuff and things. The one great thing about Ridgeview is even though my custom multiplier has it so no hiding spaces are turned on, I can always hide behind the fridge and the piano. Those are like guaranteed hiding spots no matter what difficulty you're on. That kind of makes Ridgeview for these kind of rounds a little cheesy. Like you're kind of cheesing it. Almost feel like you're cheating. Question unlocked, what does DB stand for on the paramic, right? I have no idea. I gotta look that up. I'm super curious. It must be some level of, like, measurement for sound. We love the fridge in Ridgeview. I got the photo camera. I have a smudge stick and a lighter. We got the key already. Objectives are motion sensor, parabolic, and EMF reader. I can actually come back. I'll probably get the motion sensor real quick. That way I just have it by the front door so I don't have to go all the way back to the truck. That stuff there. You better tell me next stream, Tater. I'm gonna do it. I could probably even... I'm gonna tab out right now. Look it up right now. dB stands for... decibel, which is a unit of measurement that is used to measure sound volume. Decibel. There you go. Now we know. We have been educated in the ways of the sound and audio. Alright, motion sensors going in. Parabolics going in. Second crucifix going in. Got half the truck inside this place. Throw that in. Throw that in. And that. Alright, let's go ahead and do it, friends. Oh, hey! Spawn inside the kitchen. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Spawn in the master bedroom. Slow ghost. It is not a poltergeist. It is not a phantom. And more than likely with his blinking patterns, it's not an Oni. Oh, it's... Gonna head and do a spirit timer. I got to smudge it, so we'll do a spirit timer. It did walk to the salt. Not a poltergeist. Cool. Gonna put one crucifix back here. I just saw a touch. Oh, hey. Calm down, Ghost, calm down. That was a very quick hunt. Well, that one was a ghost event just now, so the spirit timer is still happening. Spirit timer is still happening. It's been about 45 seconds since it last hunted. We'll keep an eye on it. Kinda need to go get another pair of, not a parabolic. I need to get another smudge stick for protection, but I don't want to mess up my spirit timer, so I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to go into my hiding spot over here. Turn the shower on in the master bedroom. That was weird. Got a massive lag spike. Hoping it's going to go ahead and bite one of these crucifixes so I can get more photos. Where's my last objective? Motion sensor, okay. No matter what, if it comes through that way, it's gonna hit this motion sensor. Unless it like squeezes and like limbos right through this little spot. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it's gonna happen. Oh, hey! Oh! That's a bummer right there. Damn! It stopped the motion sensor, but I did miss the ghost photo. Rested pepperonis. And the ghost is now hunted. And it hunted in less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes. So it's not a spirit. I'm gonna go grab my other smudge stick now. Rest in peace? Nah, you gotta rest in pepperonis. It's the only way. Alright. Gonna go back over here. Gonna let this ghost come at me. I'm gonna see if it's gonna fail or pass the Jinn speed boost test. As I said that it turned off the breaker, didn't it? Oh, you troll. Alright, so it's not a Jinn. If it turned off the breaker, it can't be the Jinn automatically. Don't even have to test for one. Don't even have to test for it. Breaker's gonna be downstairs in the basement. Let me just go see if I can go get that back on real fast. Just ate a crucifix again. Breaker's back on. Let me go see what crucifix it ate. I could try to get a photo of it. Jinns can't turn off the breaker, note it? They cannot. Jinns cannot turn off the breaker. Unless it accidentally turns off the breaker, and the only way that's possible is if it turns on too many lights and it flips the breaker off by mistake. Because you can't overload the breaker. You can turn on so many lights that it's going to flip. But I definitely didn't have that many lights on, so that's not the case here. One more photo to get. What else am I going to test for? I can test for yokai. I can listen for myling. It does not seem to be wandering towards me like a banshee. I feel like I could probably eliminate that right now. But just in case, I'll stand all the way over here. And I'll put this here, and if it wanders all the way on this side of the house, when its favorite room is that master bedroom, then I'll know for sure that more than likely it's not a or it is a banshee. Yeah, if it wanders all the way over here from there, it's a banshee. And it's using its roaming ability. And big fact here, everybody. The banshee cannot roam to you if you're on a different floor. So if that ghost is here on this main floor and I'm upstairs, can't roam towards me. If I'm downstairs, it can't roam towards me. So there is a limitation to the banshee's ability. That's why it's so hard to test for banshee on like Edgefield. Because you can't see if they're roaming towards you or not. The house is just too small. It's gotten pretty quiet. And it's not really hunting. I feel like this probably isn't a demon. I feel like a demon would be hunting way more. There's definitely a thing that's passive demons, but I like to think it's not as common as it should be, right? Like, the demon should be hunting every 20 to 30 seconds if you have no sanity like I do right now. If it doesn't change rooms, it could be a Goryo, true. And it seems like it's coming out of that back room every single time. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of Banshee. It's not roaming towards me for sure. It never did. The ghost does have line of sight speed. So that means it's not a Hantu. It more than likely not a Raiju either. Because I have a EMF reader that's on right now over there. If this was a Raiju, it would have sped up off that EMF reader immediately. It'd been super fast for a little bit. Goryo is definitely a suspect right now. It's hunted from that room 3 times now. Yeah, there's the EMF reader right there. So this is a Raiju, it would have sped up off that. Okay. And it has not done a breath event yet, so I can't rule out Oni. I can try to rule out Onryo if I can bring a candle inside of that room. Maybe what we'll do is we'll grab 2 candles. And we'll grab our crucifix, so we'll bring it in there with us, and we'll see what happens. How many more photos do I need? Just 1? Okay, I'm not even going to bother to bring any more salt then. So I already know it's not a wraith, so no more salt is needed. Hey, what's going on, Hales? Welcome on in. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Happy Mashed Potato Monday. What kind of multiple multiplier are you running? We're running a 10.22 multiplier right now. So it's no sanity, no evidence, and all hiding places are turned off. I know, we got somebody else here. Hales, welcome on in. This is my very first time ever streaming on YouTube. Been a long time poster on YouTube, but I've never streamed on here before. This is a test stream. We're just testing it out to see if everything works. And it does seem like everything's working out. Give me that, give me that, and one of these. Ghost, please don't eat me. I would appreciate it if you didn't. You know, we could be friends. Even though you threw that shoe, that's alright. Listen, I don't judge you for throwing the shoe. You're good, you're good. You do your thing. Bone! Oh my god, there's a bone in here. We gotta go get our photo camera. And hold up a second. I think it just ate that crucifix in the presence of all those candles. So definitely not an Onryo. Alright. Bones acquired, though. Nice to meet... Yes, nice to meet you. Welcome into the stream. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... We're gonna mark off Onryo. I haven't seen an Obaki shape-shifting ability, but I'm down to go ahead and loop the ghost some more to see if I'm right or wrong about that. And I would... Oh. Hold up a second. Did it just blow all 3 of those candles out at the same time? I saw smoke coming up from this, that, and that one at the same time. Alright, a little suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. It threw a shoe? Who throws a shoe, honestly? It turned the breaker off again. Could be a mare. Is that a cup coming through the wall right there? That like caught my eye. I was like, what is that? I think it's a cup. No, does not seem to like the lights. Which is why I'm going to put the lights back on. I wanted to relight those candles just to make sure that it did hunt in the presence of a candle, and it did. What's up, friend? And by friend, I mean ghost. Ooh, okay. Getting a little close there, getting a little close. A little too close for comfort. It's too loud to be a miling. I haven't seen an Obaki shapeshift, and I feel like I saw that ghost for a majority of that hunt, so if it was gonna happen, it would have happened there. An Obake has to shapeshift once per hunt, just for a split second though, so it's very easy to miss, but it has to happen once per hunt. What I'm kind of interested to do is maybe get a video camera in there to check for orbs. Just to see if I'm getting mimicked or not. I know this ghost hasn't mimicked anything that's fast yet, so it's unlikely to be a mimic, but I don't want to take that chance, you know? Better to double check if you're unsure. That's a little too close. A little too close for comfort. Got a social distance. COVID may be over, but you know what? We got a social distance here, ghost. Sorry, you're a very deadly being. I don't want to stay in here for long because I have 0 grace period on, so if it spawns on top of me, I'll be a very upsetty spaghetti. I'm going to go back to the van and check for Orbeez. It's turned off the light in there again. No matter... Oh, wait. No, it didn't. It turned the light on. It turned that lamp on that was on the table. Like the bedside table, so it can't be a mare. Threw a shoe with you in the same room, so not a shade, right? More than likely, yes. More than likely not going to be a shade. This ghost is pretty active. No matter where I am with it, it seems very active, so the shade is probably unlikely. We did a spirit test earlier, and it hunted in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it wasn't 3 minutes. Well, I got rid of that. I got rid of it for that reason. Could it be a Yuri? Possibly. I could try the yokai test as well. I haven't really done one of those yet. And I don't see any orbs, so I don't think it's going to be a mimic. Could be a Goryo too, everybody. One thing I think Tess pointed this out earlier, it has not changed rooms, not even once. We've had a hunt now a good handful of times. It's never changed rooms. So I'm going to get rid of Mimic. Sometimes with the Goryos, you kind of just have to go off of a guess. Because there's no good method to being able to determine them on a no evidence run. It's just, has it changed rooms? No? Okay, well, it's probably should have by now, so let's guess. Test the Uri and see if he leaves the room after smudging. Could do that. I could smudge the room and cleanse it to see if it has. I think I've cleansed it in there before, but I don't 100% know. Ghost, go back to the room. Go back over there. I'll give it one smudge. Actually, I think it threw something in here. Oh my god. Come on, Ghost. Of course. The one time I smudge in the wrong place, it spawns behind me. Don't you come in here. It's in here. Time to book it. All right, I'm going to make it for the piano. Ooh. Damn. Okay. I honestly think that it spawned here because it evented here, and then it just stuck around, and then it hunted here. That was very unlucky. Now it's back inside that damn room again. I think I got one smudge stick left, maybe. Actually, maybe I don't. Maybe that was it. That might have been all. Yep, that was it. All right, we're going to rough it from here on out. So I'm going to go for probably one more hunt, and I'm going to have to test for yokai. And I don't really know how well that's going to go because I don't have a smudge stick. So I'm going to be using an electronic item to see if it's going to come towards me. And I'm going to be putting myself in great jeopardy. My hope is that it is going to spawn inside that room again. And I'm going to have a little bit of play. A little bit... Jesus! Now I gotta see where it's gonna spawn from. You're gonna spawn over there, you're gonna spawn over there. I don't know which one's gonna happen. Just gotta do it from over there. Come back down here. Damn, that did not work as I intended it to. All right, what I think I'm going to do is to test for the yokai, I'm going to go ahead and utilize these. I'm going to utilize these shelves here. I'm going to go behind one of them, and I'm going to use my electronic, and if it doesn't come down the rest of the way, then I'll loop it the other way. I'll give it this much. It's very eventy. There's no doubt about that. Okay. I hate that I can't get electronic disturbances when it's on this wrong floor. Come on, Ghost, come back. Damn, this is proving to be way harder than I thought it was going to be. Is it back in the basement? Got a throw there. I got a activity over there too. It almost seems like twin interactions, but it's not different speeds. There's not one fast ghost and one slow ghost. Alright, it knows. It knows where I am for sure. Took a little finagling, but it knows where I am, and I don't think it's a yokai. I'm gonna have to go with Goryo, I think. I've smudged it a couple times. It hasn't left its room. It keeps kind of going back over that area. The only time it hunts outside of that room is if it events and then it sticks around and then eventually goes back. It always goes back eventually, though. I'm gonna go with Goryo. I might be wrong. I'm feeling a little confident about it. I was thinking twins for a while, but I've never experienced a fast twin. It always seems like a normal speed ghost. It doesn't even seem slow. It just seems normal. That kind of gets rid of the twin automatically. And I don't think it's an Oni because it's blinking quite a lot. I can still see it. It's not like a phantom or anything, but it's blinking pretty consistently. Let's see. Goryo. Goryo's. Goryo's a wonderful breakfast cereal. And that it was.
Welcome back.
And that it was. We got our tier 3 igniter unlocked. 3,623 experience for that round. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. They go head over to my shop. Go down. I'm going to unlock my tier 3 UV as well. I didn't realize I had that unlocked. And I pretty much I never unlocked tier 2 or tier 3 thermometer. There's just no point. They're just not very good. Tier 1 thermometer is, like, amazing. It does everything I need it to do, and it's cheap. What more could you ask for? Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Fantastic. Not bad. All right, I think I'm going to end the YouTube stream here. I think, honestly, this was very successful. My goals today were to set out to see how YouTube streaming was going to run on my PC. And to just make sure that it all worked well, because the configuration settings were a little bit more complex than streaming on other platforms. So I was a little concerned about that, but it seemed like it all worked out for the better. So I'm very excited. Maybe we'll do more YouTube streams in the future. In fact, I guarantee we will. I'm just going to have to figure out a schedule for them. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Tess Hales, it was lovely to meet you. Thank you guys so much for popping on in and being here. I know we got some other lurkers out there in the viewership. So thank you all so much for lurking as well. Thank you for being here and helping me make sure that everything worked out. I will see you guys in the streams. I'm going to be live on Twitch tomorrow. Be live on Twitch tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to play some random horror game. I'm not sure what horror game we're going to play yet, but we're going to pick one. Tater Tuesdays are the one day of the week that I play a random indie horror game that we get to explore and just have some fun. So we're going to do a Discord poll, I think, to see what game that's going to be. I'm going to let the chat, the community choose for me. And then I'm going to be live on TikTok later tonight as well. So we're going to be doing a TikTok stream later tonight. So we're live everywhere. We're doing all the stuff and things. So everybody, thank you so much. Again, have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Until then, more importantly than anything else, stay crispy. We'll catch you later.